Hello you beautiful people out there, what is going on? This is your friend Bird coming in fast with another fault video, and today we're going to be looking at all the updates coming with patch 3.0, which is going to be the next internal testing patch that we, at the internal testers, will get to play. I will be streaming these matches, so make sure you guys tune in to twitch.tv/BritikHD to catch all the action. But first things first, you guys can tell it already looks a little bit better, right? It looks a little less like MS Paint. You got a UI, the map's been updated, so let's get into it. You guys are also going to be seeing Steel in action, who's joining us in patch 3.0. You're going to be seeing a demonstration of his kit, which I will briefly mention as the gameplay goes on. But first, let's talk about the UI on the bottom left. You see an updated frame with an updated image, level indicator, gold indicator. At the very bottom, you see how many kills, deaths, assists, and minions you've killed at the bottom. And then you also have the favor, how much unspent favor you have, and in which favor aspects you have the favor slotted. Now, another thing that really caught my eye is on the minimap. Now they changed the little box reticle that used to show where your position was to a little arrow that has a flashlight, so you can actually tell which way you're going if you're looking just at the map. And at the top, they have like a NHL hockey scoreboard type thing going on. All of this is subject to change. This is not the final UI. This is just the beginning. There's going to be so many more changes. This is just the beginning. I want to stress that one more time. These are not final changes. Everything is subject to change. Same thing with the new fog walls. You might have noticed that the fog walls are kind of bluish now. They updated those a little bit so that there is no true vision, but you can still see the models. Those also are subject to change and are also not final. Now, you saw earlier that Steel had his bull rush again like he did back in Legacy, and he also has this shield that he can throw down, and also that can double as a different ability where if you hold the E button, you could just carry the shield with you and move around with it instead. Before this, you also saw that he had his bonk. He had his Steel Bash in this kit, which they brought over from Monolith. So they have the dash and the bash, best of both worlds, in the same kit, which makes Steel already broken in essence with all that CC, because remember, the shield wall that he throws down, if you run through it, you get slowed as well. So there's going to be a lot of balancing issues going on with Steel. I can tell already. I'm kind of prepared for that. I think that in order to balance all of the CC that he has, he needs to deal very little damage. He needs to be a true support in the sense that he just deals almost no damage, because as it stands right now, he deals enough damage to even be a jungler, and maybe even one of the best junglers with all this crowd control. And one more thing I want to mention is that they updated so that the minions don't do true damage anymore. You guys know how big of an issue that was in the previous patch, so now it's going to be easier to jungle with other characters besides Chimera. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this update video, and as always, make sure you have a wonderful day. Peace.
Surely not.
Surely not. Whee! Oh my god!
I hit him with the bait, bro.